Hi everyone, Alan Johnson with the AJ team here at Keller Williams Realty. Today we are going to trend the Arlington real estate market. We are going to look to see where we think the market's going to go in 2014 by looking at the past. Looking at the past years of real estate performance. The figure that we're going to look at to start to derive where we think the market is going to go up or down is the average sold price. The average sold price is probably the safest number that we as realtors can look at and tell us whether the market is going up or down. So when we look at Arlington, let's go back to, let's say, 2002. 2002, the real estate market went up. The average sold price went up by 18%. 2003 went up by 14%. 2004 went up by 20%. 2005 went up by 21%. It's a huge increase. You don't really see those types of increases in markets that in normal real estate markets, let alone a market like Arlington where average sold price was already pretty high as compared to the area. And then you look at the next 4 years, 2006 to 2009, didn't go up, went down, -1%, +1%, a very nominal gain, -4%, and -3%. And then it changed in 2010. It went up by 4%, 2011 by 3%, went up 2012 by 3%. In 2013, those numbers haven't come out yet because the year hasn't ended. But if we were to predict looking at the monthly stats, I would say that it at least went up by 10, maybe 12, 13%, which is a crazy increase in Arlington. Well, and when you look at trends, you look at 4 years, 2002 to 2005, increase. 2006 to 2009, decrease. 2010 to 2013, increase. Well, what do you guys think is going to happen in 2014, 2015, 2016? If the trends remain the same as to what they were, which I believe and most good realtors believe that they are, I think you're going to see not a huge decrease in value in Arlington, but you're certainly going to see a slowdown in average sold price in Arlington, a tremendous slowdown. You won't see those 10%. You won't see that 4 or 5%. What you'll probably see is a 0%. You may see a -1%. You may see a -2 or -3%. The special thing about Arlington is Arlington does increase at a rapid rate, but it does not decrease at a rapid rate. So what does that mean to you buyers? You buyers, you need to be paying attention to these numbers, but you really need to be paying attention more to interest rates. Interest rates in Arlington, if you're buying with a conventional or a FHA loan, are going to have more of an effect on your overall purchase price, including interest, including principal, including everything, over the average sold price going up or down. Because the numbers tell us that they don't go down very low in Arlington. They go up high, but they don't go down. It's funny because you can look at the average sold price in Arlington in 2002 was $336. The average sold price in 2012 was $575. So even though the market did slow down, it never. If you look at the overall, if you kept the property during that time, you made out like a fat rat. Come 2013, sellers. What that means is that you're going to see days on the market increase. You're going to see more competition. You're going to see that what you could have got for your house probably is already capped. You're not going to see any more gains unless you do some structural updates or add more square footage. But if you have the exact same house in 2011, 2012, 2013 that you have in 2014, 15, it's not going to sell for any more. In fact, it may go down a little bit. So you guys need to be pricing your home correctly from the beginning and paying attention to your competition because you're going to have more competition. Let me see. Some neat stats that we pulled out. The days on market increased by almost 100% in 2006. That's when the market changed, right? So when you see days on the market increase, that tells you that the real estate market is more than likely going to change. And I guarantee if you look at the stats from this year to next year, this will be the first year in probably 3 to 4 or 5 years that you will see a days on the market increase in Arlington. The other thing, a really neat stat, cash buyers increased in Arlington by over 100% in 2008. What that means is the person that purchased properties in Arlington between 2008, 2009, and 2010 is a very different buyer than that buyer that was purchasing in 2000 and let's say 2005, 2006. The person in 2005, 2006 was more than likely going to use a loan. There are a lot of people in 2008, 2009, and 10 and so on that were cash buyers. That means that they're either planning on keeping and buying and holding for a little while, or they're just not affected by the overall increase in the market because they're leveraged with cash, where you and I and most buyers are leveraged with loans, okay? You have the dream, we have the address. We will see you soon. Thanks.